Hello everybody, I turned the camera on partway through that. What you didn't see was me cutting down the other side some more. And actually you probably didn't see quite a bit of other carving from last night. But that's where we're at. It's getting down there. You can see that this feature here, my swoosh, is copying nicely. I don't know if the glare of the light is hitting that good enough to see. So I could cut this down more on this side, but oh boy, I thought I was ready to cut these cutouts, and I'm really close, but I think I'm just going to hit this one more time and then do a tool change and cut these two curves and then block the forearm. Well, no, I'm going to go over this one more time. I'm not quite at my finished depth. So, we're getting there. Yeah, that's good enough for now. I think I figured out most of my chattering problem I was having yesterday. It was just from being lazy and not locking both sides of the head tilt. And as soon as the lathe is free from its current project, I'll turn a couple of hand knobs to make it easier to loosen and tighten the headlock. I don't really want to show you all the details of the machine. Got to have a little bit of a trade secret, although frankly, it's not that secretive. Okay, a clever person could come up with probably a better idea than I did to accomplish the idea of making a router go back and forth and up and down. Alright, so big router bit. I'll turn the camera off while I get set up. I decided to block the forearm sides down so I don't have quite so much wood to cut on the curves here. These are the dangerous cuts. Dangerous for the giant bit I got to use that you can't even buy from a U.S. provider. You got to get it from China. And let's see, I got a 1/4 inch extra wood that I'm leaving. Doesn't look like I'm going to cut much off though. Well, I don't know if that's going to make a huge amount of difference. I want to leave some wood here because when making these cuts, sometimes the wood splits and splinters, and so I want to have some extra wood. Well, I changed the tool. I'll turn the camera off. Okay, let's see if I can remember how this works. Cutter goes this way, so you cut into the wood here, but don't come out or it'll rip the wood. And this way we come into it on this side, but don't come out because it'll rip the wood. And then we flip it over and do the other way. Okay, eyes, ears, nose, here we goes. You see why that's the scary bit. Thing's a monster and we're going to bury it in the wood. Oh, that was scary. I'm sweating. It was funny because, well, did you see how it was splitting? The wood was just splitting and running. I was having visions of it splitting right through the pistol grip. But it actually came out perfect. Let me bring you around here. And there, I don't know with the glare of the light if you're getting a good view, but that's where we're at there. And that is good for me. Get things situated again here. Alright, so what's next? Loosen the clutch a little bit so I can spin it around. This is another really scary section. Can't run that same router bit down it going this way because it'll definitely split, and it'll split the wood right off at the toe, and I've done that before, well, once, so I learned my lesson. And then even trying to copy it with the round bit is kind of sketch because it's such a sharp curve, it doesn't like to copy well. When you get on the sides of the cutter, it gets a little weird. So I'll think about it. I might carve some more with the router, but what I often do is cut it off with the bandsaw and shape it on the belt sander, because it doesn't take very long at all to do that, and it's nice and safe. Nothing scary is going to happen. No weirdness. So I will likely do that. Let's see, this guy here. I mean, I could try to cut that with this setup. But again, if it splits, and I could just do this on the drum sander. So I think I'll probably just do it on the drum sander. So I guess where I'm at now is take everything down to the final level and shape the forearm. But I'm going to do the buttstock first. I'll finish my cuts on that and leave as much stiffness here. I don't even know that it matters, frankly, but so that's kind of what I do. And then the last thing I do is use the flat bit, and we'll rotate as we go back and forth to copy the curve. I just blocked it off here to get the height down a little bit. Wow, we survived. What a crazy rough cut. And my stylus is maybe a 1/16 or 3/32 larger on either side of the cut. So I have extra material to work down later. But it wouldn't have been enough if it had split. Boy, this wood is going to have some real pretty color. I can see the contrasting colors here. See that big branch coming through? That'll be fun to fill. Be curious to see how much of that shows up after I shape the forearm. Oh, it's like a cone. It actually has a bottom. It probably has a little tiny hole in the middle that goes through. Oh, here's some more little, you'd call them bird's eyes, but they're little little twig holes that have to be filled. There's two there, two there. There's one. There's one. Yeah, that's what you get with very figured wood. Oh, there's one. I knew about those two. Here's another one showed up. It's okay. That's what epoxy's for. Okay, I'm turning the camera off and get set up.